Guys, it's time to talk to you about something important, something I've been thinking about for 3 or 4 months now. It's a difficult decision, but in this video, I want to give you some bad news and some good news. So watch the whole video, because otherwise you won't understand what I'm saying and you'll lose track of everything. So some of you may have noticed that lately in the last period, okay, the channel has picked up again. Maybe you didn't notice, but I obviously did, especially in the last period, the last 2 months. I'm not sure when this video will be published, but the channel has recovered somewhat. But I had a couple of months where I lost focus a bit, okay? I lost focus a bit and the channel dropped a little. I made some wrong considerations and mistakes. In this video, I also want to discuss this with you. People online often just highlight the good things, how cool we seem, or how much money we make, right and left. Not today. I also want to tell you a bit about the negative things. The slip-ups that you might make on the path to success or when you start your own business, because they do happen. Even if someone has reached a certain level, it doesn't mean they won't make mistakes. So what's over? Because the format is over? Interviews. Guys, I've decided to stop doing the interview format. What are the reasons? Don't worry, there's also good news, as I mentioned before, which I'll share soon. There are several reasons. Okay, there was a period where, as you saw, I started publishing only interview videos because I made some mistakes in my considerations, because I wanted to position myself in the market. Like the guy who talks about finance by interviewing people on the street. Okay, you saw it. I even made a nice intro. I made some logos. I even invested some money to do this, but the strategy didn't pay off. The strategy didn't pay off because obviously I really pushed this format to the limit. I tried to present it in different ways, but it didn't go as I hoped. I did the one about groceries, so how much Italians spend on groceries, but it didn't yield. Who knows what results I got, like how they invest, which was still appreciated, but it didn't blow up like how much they earn, how much Italians earn. It's not like before. At first it was new and exciting. So I really got crazy numbers because last year from May, more or less until December, with that format, I blew up. So thanks to that format, I tripled my results and all my numbers. So I definitely owe a lot to this format. So it didn't pay off much. Then came a huge disappointment, which is the fact that, well, I came up with this format. If you've seen it somewhere, let me know in the comments. I go around with this fake 10,000 euros, asking people how they would spend it, dividing it into envelopes. Why is that? Because I still want to have an impact with my videos. And the interview video, yes, it was a video where people minded other people's business. Let's be honest, people are curious to know how much one person earns, how much another earns, for many reasons. Maybe it was useful because some people might have realized they were being underpaid or something like that. But basically, I mind other people's business. Okay, that's not the purpose of my channel, but guys, we YouTubers, when we see a format that blows up and gets a lot of views, we're happy about it. Both because we grow and for the earnings. I have no problem saying it. It's also true because after all, we also earn based on the views. And so, you know, it's easy to get carried away by a format just because it's popular and not 100% because it's what you really want to do. That's because when what you do becomes a job and it's no longer a passion, you still have to keep things going and make money. So you end up doing things just because it's work, not necessarily because you like it. And those who are self-employed will definitely understand me, while those who have never done it might say, see, you're just a sellout and so on. You've never been self-employed, so you wouldn't understand. That being said, that kind of format still couldn't make an impact. I tried using the other 10,000 euro format, but it wasn't appreciated. Maybe that was my mistake. It wasn't communicated in the right way. I didn't find the right key to present it because of the money that maybe isn't real and so on. So this, I have to say that it gave me a bit of disappointment because I repeat, with my videos, I want to have an impact. So this is one of the reasons why I'm stopping this format. Second, in fact, the reason is that for too long, I haven't been able to express, to communicate everything I have inside, everything I want to say. And during this period, I just finished recording another video where, damn, I really let out a lot of emotion. This thing makes me feel good. Why? Because it makes me feel like I'm giving my contribution to the world. And this is a guide for me, for my channel. I mean, the reason why I make videos. At the core, it's not about money. It's not about fame. It's nothing but the fact of communicating, of sharing, of being able to talk about what I know, what I've experienced, and the advice I can give. Okay, this is truly the fire that drives me. This was missing, and in fact, I wasn't at 100% anymore. I just couldn't put in the same energy I used to at the beginning. I mean, I got a little lost about the whole thing of, okay, I've grown up, okay, I need to make money, okay, I'm earning more, and I lost myself a little bit, focusing on the true mission of my channel and my purpose here on YouTube. So doing that format in the last few months, it didn't even bring me joy anymore. Guys, I had lost the motivation. I would leave to go to certain cities and I just didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like it, guys. It's like that even when you do a job you like, because, you know, it's not like there are only good things. So that's another reason. I mean, I didn't feel any joy doing this format anymore. Another reason is tiredness. I mean, I kind of got tired of it because I've been doing this format for maybe 2.5 years. Everyone copied it from me. Everyone copied it everywhere. Well, about this anyway, on one hand, I'm happy because I was kind of the forerunner of that format, but I was tired. Trains, trips, delayed trains. Those who follow me on Instagram know this well. Getting home late, waking up the next times. Sometimes I would wake up at 5 in the morning to go make videos. I'd go to the station, take the train for 2 or 3 hours, then shoot the whole video, which meant a lot of walking. I would walk 20 to 25,000 steps to record 2 videos in one day, obviously to optimize my movements. Then I would go back home. Sometimes the train was late and I would get home at 11 or even midnight. I mean, I would come home exhausted from these days. It's true that I didn't do it every day, but over time, obviously it was 2 years, considering that the whole first year, most of the time I did it on Saturdays and Sundays. So I ended up sacrificing many Saturdays and Sundays with my family for that format. And so that's another reason. Guys, so that's it now. 99%, it's not certain that I really won't do this format anymore on the channel because it could happen. I have some videos that I've already recorded, so maybe a couple more of these videos will come out because I've already recorded them anyway. And it's a cost. I mean, it was quite expensive to go and make these videos. Guys, I can guarantee you, because anyway, there's the restaurant, the video maker, transportation, editing. Sometimes I had to spend the night out. It cost me a lot to make this kind of video. Okay, at the beginning it was fun. At the beginning it was an explosion because my channel blew up. Thanks to this though, I feel like it's time to turn the page. It's time to change. It's time to close this chapter. And in fact, the interesting thing is that I hope I can do it. The last video of this format will be the one I shot in Rome, which was also the one that kind of started the cycle. Because my old Rome video about their earnings is one of the most viewed on the OK channel. So for me, going back to Rome and making that video was kind of like closing the circle. Now I have a lot of things I want to try. I have a lot of things I want to do. I want to do interviews. I want to do a lot of things. This brought back the joy of doing my job and making videos, because I like making videos and that's the foundation of my work. So I also really rediscovered the beauty of my job and I kind of remembered why I decided to do this job in the first place. Guys, I don't know if you'll be happy or sad about this, but let me know in the comments how many of you are watching this video. They got to know me through the interview format. I want to know why. At one point I was getting many views, but I wanted people to actually watch the videos. About money management, so reaching a lot of people to give awareness to many people about how important it is to save, manage money and so on. But in the end, it wasn't really like that. Because those people watch those videos just to mind other people's business and that's it. So I wasn't able to make an impact on people like I thought at the beginning, like I wanted to do at the beginning. Guys, it's coming full circle, as they say, when one door closes, another opens. There are so many things I have in mind to do that I will definitely start doing again from September. And there are 2 new things. Well, one isn't really new, but it's an old format, and that's the budget analysis format coming back. I asked you about it on Instagram, I asked you here on YouTube, and so many of you told me you liked it, so I want to start doing it again in some way. A little bit new, a little bit refreshed. But I'm going back to doing budget analysis because it's useful for many of you, because you appreciated it, and because it's a format that I also like. It allows me to help people.
In the description link of this video, you will find 2 links, but one is this one, so you can participate in the budget analysis.
For those who don't know it, guys, you can go back and check it out. There's also the playlist. Basically, people send me their accounts, their monthly budget, let's say. and I give them advice on what to fix, what to adjust. In my opinion, I don't claim to be a guru or anything. What I would change, how they could improve, and where mistakes were made. So I give some advice on people's family budgets. Okay, that's the concept in a nutshell. I pick budgets at random from those I receive, choosing the most interesting or common ones. I'll decide for a moment how to do it. I'll pick at random and I'll make a video about it. I think I'll make 1 video a month. I don't know if I'll do 2 because maybe 2 would even be too many. That's still a lot, but I'll definitely make at least 1 video each month. Another format that I really care about, I would really love to do this one. I already tried to do a test. Someone replied to me and I already found a person to interview. And that is one where you can tell your own savings story, kind of like I did. It was a disaster. I learned how to manage and save my money. Now I've changed my life and achieved some results, not necessarily thanks to my videos or anything like that. For goodness sake, I don't expect anything. What I want is to tell real life stories about people who managed to change their own lives. Why? Why? Because through your experiences, you can inspire others. I can, in quotes, give you a voice, a bit of visibility to share what ordinary people do and how, in fact, they manage to achieve results. Maybe, you don't have to have become billionaires, but to have a better life from a financial point of view. I know many people might feel embarrassed and want to keep their business private. Guys, maybe we're not going to tell every detail about the numbers and everything else. What matters isn't how much you earn, spend, or save. What's important is the journey you've taken, the actions you've taken, the situation you were in, how you managed to change it, maybe what helped you do it. What were your goals? What were your moments of difficulty? To help people who are just starting to do it understand? It's a bit harder to do, but it's really something that's my dream. That is a format where I help people who are in financial difficulty to fix their situation. I want to use this format for episodes. I haven't planned it fully, but I might do 3 episodes. Where we meet maybe once a month for 3 months, and where I actually help you take control of your finances again. Here too, I know that many people might feel embarrassed. They don't want to be seen on video. They don't want others to see that they're having difficulties, because otherwise I won't even consider you. Try to give me thorough answers. Give me a good reason to get off my butt, get in the car and invest my time. For you, obviously, this is all free. I'm not asking anything from anyone. The only thing I ask in return is to make some videos, precisely to inspire other people and help them take control of their finances. This is the mission of my channel. It's something I don't want to do alone, but I want to do together with you, because by now we are a community. There are quite a few of us, many of you have learned, and I meet a lot of you on the street and have a chat. And this makes me really happy, and I would truly love to meet you in person to hear your story or help you take control a little bit. So, guys, this is the situation. These are the channel updates. These are the 3 possibilities, the 3 choices, let's say. Anonymous budget analysis. To avoid appearing on video, just complete the questionnaire. I randomly pick some people and make a video about them once a month. 2, tell your story of financial recovery, let's call it that, where maybe you went from a difficult situation to a better one, where you have some money saved up and you're doing better financially. 3, the format that I really, guys, hope to do, and I hope enough of you write to me about it. That is where I actually help you. I come to you to help you get your finances in order. So even this time I went on for quite a while. Maybe I'll see if I can cut something. Anyway, I repeat, guys, that fire to communicate, to talk, to be direct with you, to speak to the camera has really come back to me. Because this is something I have inside and I can't suppress it, I can't suffocate it, because it's stronger than me. Also because it's exactly the reason that pushes me to keep making videos here on YouTube. That said, please fill out the questionnaires, subscribe to the channel, leave a like, and as usual, I'll see you around.